It was in 1989 when a handful of families got together to talk about doing church in a new way. They were passionate about the gospel and dreamed of a church that would meet people wherever they were on their spiritual journey. A church that taught biblical truth but was engaging and relevant. A church where children were excited to go to church on Sunday mornings, and one where students formed deep and meaningful relationships, and families got together to talk about the Bible and pray for one another. They dreamed of a community where people felt known and loved. But more than anything, they hoped for a place where people who no longer thought church had a place in their lives could find and follow Jesus Christ.
I was what you'd call a casual Christian, coming to church but not really understanding.
I was secretly broken.
I was the lost sheep.
I was insecure and anxious.
I was just going through the motions of my faith.
I was looking for a more passionate worship experience.
I was the banner for sin.
I was literally close to death.
I was sad and frustrated and had a small view of God.
God brought me to this community.
God revealed himself to me.
God found me in the darkness.
God pulled me into the truth.
God lifted me up.
God challenged my worldview.
God showed me his love.
God taught me the meaning of his mercy.
God saved me.
God cemented my identity in Christ.
Now, I walk in the light.
Now, I'm confident in my faith in Jesus.
Now I walk with God daily.
Now I'm living God's truth.
Now I'm happy and excited for what God is doing.
Now I am part of God's family.
Now I am connected and I'm growing.
Now I'm feeling cherished and loved.
Now I'm secure in his love.
Now I'm filled with joy and peace and purpose in my life.
Now I'm experiencing the joyfulness of God's grace, and I'm more passionate than ever to share the good news.
Every seat in this worship center represents a life, a person who is lost, struggling, or searching for answers in a need of hope. Every seat represents a life that needs Jesus. He has the power to transform our lives and give us a hope that lasts. So we thank God for what each seat represents, a life changed by God's grace. We are so grateful for the stories that have been told already and can't wait to see all that God has in store for the years to come.